Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the Moodle development by working the block from scratch. We will cover everything from setting up your development environment to writing code and testing that code, and we will also meet this block around this case 1. Develop a block to display the list of courses. So we will be creating a block that will list all the courses of system. So the topic we will cover here: generate a skeleton code, directory structure of that block. You will know the version file, db and install.xml file. You will learn lang file and the strings. Develop a block to display the list of courses. This is the final target, and in last we will discuss the best practices. So stay tuned and let's begin with the development. So the first thing here was generating a skeleton code. So let's generate the block skeleton code. So for this I have installed a generate plugin skeleton. This is a plugin for code generator. If you have not, I have mentioned everything around this generate plugin skeleton plugin. You can watch my previous video to learn more. So here I will generate a block, component type, select block, component name, list all courses you can type. So your component name will be block underscore list all courses. Now click on proceed with manual generation. You can select here the lower version. Let's select 3.10. This one is the default setting. We will have the readme file, then licenses. If you want, you can select install, uninstall, and setting thing. Okay, so let's continue with this setting only right now. So come down and click on download plugin skeleton. Oops, you will require to fill the name here. Okay, so this will be your plugin name that will be displayed on the page, list all courses. Okay, so click on download plugin skeleton now. So my antivirus is scanning this code and now it has been downloaded. So go to plugins, then install plugins. Just drag and drop this and click on install plugin from zip file. Click on continue. Continue. And here you can say this installation will be done under block, then list all courses. Blocks, then here you can see this one already came here. Click on upgrade Moodle database now. There may be possibility you will get some error. Yeah, of course you have some error. Why? Because this is raw code. You have to make some correction. So let's search. You are getting this error. Let's search this error on web and check for the solution. Click on the first link itself and read the question. If you are getting the same issue, plugin this is defective or outdated, cannot be continued. Sorry. So you are getting the same error. The plugin name is defective or outdated. Sorry, you cannot continue. So here this solution is this. You have to check, you have to make correction inside this file. Yes, so come inside this, and basically the block underscore your block name specify is the main file of this block. So open this one and go to. Why issue is coming? Because I have installed the latest Moodle one, and here in the latest is self test has been enabled. So moment it search for this test, it is returning false because it is not mentioned here. So by default it's false. So I have added here self test return true. You can see this block underscore list all course. This is your main file of your block you are developing. Okay, so let's continue. Click on continue after making that correction. Click continue again, and here again it is asking for upgrade Moodle data. Let's try and have a look. Okay, so you can see upgrading a new version block list all courses. You can see the success here. Click on continue. Okay, now you can see this under the plugins. Click under plugin and check if your plugin has been installed or not. Search, click on the plugin overview, search for the list all courses. Here you can see list all courses enabled. You can, if you want, you can uninstall from here, and this is an additional means this is not the part of Moodle standard. Okay, I have also additional this one. Got it? So let's make a correction. Now let's move to direct. You have generated a skeleton code and installed that plugin. Okay, now let's see the directory structure. Directory here, as I told you, if you are creating a block, this Moodle is my base code folder. Inside base code directory you will find blocks, then your plugin name. Everything you have to do, you perform your process inside this directory only. Okay, so the first thing you need to check version. So this formality has been already done by your skeleton code, so you need not perform anything. If you require, you can change the copyright or your name here. So let's explain this. This one is in the version.file you will find component name. This is your actual block name, and you can see the release version, release type. You can say, you can change if you want, and the version name. Version name basically the current year, current month, current date, and the time 00. Okay, you can say here current year, month, date, and this one basically it will give you the plugin required, which version will be required. This will be changed on the basis of selecting at the time of downloading which version you are selecting, for which version you want to download. So you can see here the changes. If you want, you can change here itself, no issue. It will not give you any error. And here you can see the maturity level. Maturity level, you can see maturity alpha, maturity beta, and there are four other maturity you can check. Okay, so this can be, now you are clear with version.php. The next file I am picking here, settings. You don't have to worry about this setting page as of now, so leave this as it is. And db, inside db you can see the two files, install and uninstall.php. So this time I am not required in to develop this, yeah, achieve this functionality. I need not required to create or update any db, yeah, create or update any table, yeah, update any table structure. So for now let's leave this one. Okay, if you want you can delete this here, this is not the required file, so let's leave it as of now. Now come to language string file. So the lang, you can see the en, that means for English version. If you need Chinese, then you will have to write cn. And you can see here the every files are following some standard, like block underscore your block name. You can see the language file, you can see the main file block underscore your block name.php. Okay, so this way, this is the standard of creating the file while creating or developing any block. So here inside the language file you have only one string. If you want any other, you can declare here plugin name custom. Yeah, whatever you define, it will be used in your block. Let's suppose make it course list. Because list all courses your block name, but in display you want this string to be displayed. Got it? So let's continue. So you can change here. So let's see whether it is appearing or not. So I am already on the dashboard page and in edit mode. Let's try to find that block. Search here for list all courses, not getting course list, not getting. Why? Because setting is required. So here you will have to write where you want to show this block. Okay, set the application format for the block. Return all equal to true. Paste this one. Just this. Okay. So after this you will find block is appearing. Course list all courses you can see here. Click on this and here you can see list all courses. So this is your block. If you search this text you will find inside. So now everything about the block will be written inside this file only. So whatever you write inside this function get underscore content will be display. In case of empty, it will return nothing. Okay, but if anything is coming, it will display this. So this one now is appearing on the page right now. Okay, so I just select search and find this. Okay, so inside this text you can write and pass all your code. Okay, so let's change this text message to this is my first block. I am happy to be here. And let's refresh this page. And you can see this. You can arrange this and make it on top. Okay. And refresh the page. It will not be changed. So list of courses. You can see here. If you want to use any language here, we can also use from this page. So let's suppose you have used this one and write, you need to write here. So you can write here. Okay, so get, how to use that string, get string, then is variable name, then that file name. Okay, so this should appear. Now you can see it is appearing. Make some space here. Okay, if you want to make in header tag, you can also use S6. That means you can use PHP concatenation process. S6 tab I have used. Refresh again, you will see the course list. So this way language you can use. First you have to declare here in the inside lang en and this file for English language. Then you can use anywhere. How you can use? Your variable name. So this one is your variable constant name, and then you followed by file name. Okay, so let's select. Now come to the main point. You have to create a list of all the courses. So you need to select list of courses. So let's come to table. So here this one. So how to select? Select string from MDL course. So usually you should not select your one. What is one? One is basically your site name. Okay, so this one is the course SQL query. SQL equal to right here. Yeah. So you need to use the global variable, global DB user and CFG. Okay, so you have written down your query. Now how you can execute? DB select record get records SQL. and pass your this and make it in array variable. Let's suppose result, and for now let's print our this result set and try to refresh that page. You can see here details are coming. Okay, let's echo pre and then check. Okay, you can see the detail is coming here. If you remove this condition, you will see two records here, one and the second. Hope you are getting point. So the list of courses you have here, you have in this result set. Now print this in a table. Okay, so for each result has res, let's make it course create table here, table close, t body close before the table close. Okay, so you can also add, put the dot here, put the dot here again, so this gets concatenated. Tr, that means row, again the tr, now side th, so I'm not doing not, I am just creating a table. So there is no rocket science. If you learn the HTML, you will learn how to create a table and th id. Let's make it serial number. Copy this one and make this to course name, and third one is course id. Okay, so get variable here count, saying counter equal to 1, td and tr will remain as is. So serial number, make here your counter plus plus. Yeah, counter plus plus, and here course name you will find inside this variable. So how you will get the course name? From this full name, full name. Okay, the same way we can get the course ID. Let's suppose short name you are displaying in course ID. Yeah, you can say the ID number. Let's make one. Okay, so ID number you are displaying. Let's try to refresh. Okay, and you can see here, this is my first block. I am happy here. So the table data is not coming. Why? Because I have not concatenated this table to this result text. So now I am going to add this text dot equal to this. Okay, so you can comment out this line as this one is not required. Refresh here. So you can see here the serial number, course name, and the course ID is coming. Okay, so you can design and make the proper look of this table. So here you can see everything is coming in right format. Okay, so let's set the width here 100%. Check how it is coming. So you can see if you put the width to 100%, it will be coming like this. Okay, so to write style, either you can write inline here or you can create your CSS file. So create a new file, style.css here. Okay, and let's make it here border collapse, and let's make a border 1 and try to refresh this page. So nothing happened. Why? Because you need to per cache. Refresh again. Okay, again it is not coming. Why? Because my CSS file name is not properly, so I need to rename this to styles.css. Okay, style.css. Per all cache again and refresh here. Now you can see everything is coming aligned. So you just saw I have added this style.css. So just your file name should be exact styles.css. Okay, so style, you can remember the name. Let me make it details styles.css, and then whatever you write automatically it will apply to your block. Okay, so let's make, so currently there is no border with this table. If I want to make a border, I can do that from here. Okay, so let's make a border 1px solid blue, spelling mistake of solid, you can see like this. Okay, so padding you can set 10px. Okay, if you want the margin, whatever 5px, whatever you enter here. Okay, if you want to make the border smaller, just type 0.1 em. Let's make it 1 px, not solid, make it dotted. And change this blue to red. And you can add this one inside this. Okay, so delete this one and clear the cache again using purge all caches and refresh the page again, and you can see whatever the CSS style I have written down, it is coming. Okay, so remove this one as well. From where it is coming from string. So just comment this out for now and refresh this page. So now coming to the best practices. So you know how to generate a skeleton code, you know the directory structure, you know the version file, you know db and install.xml. XML you will discuss later about this in detail. Lang file you know, and how to declare a string and how to use. And you have seen the list of courses. Now we will discuss about the best practices. So the first best practices is to not to use any additional style sheet. Use the same name as styles.css file. If you will be using any additional, you will require to add here. You have to include this CSS file, yeah, JS file here. Okay, so you can use style.css. Make sure your version.php is written properly. If you want, you need to comment out here. Other best practices is after completing all your code, make sure you write your readme file so that it help user to install and use. So you can update the details here, how to use, yeah, how to install. Yeah, you can also explain here okay, what you have developed in this block. The other thing is you should use language file instead of this hard. Right now I have used this serial number hard coded. Okay, you can see here the hard coded, but usually it should come from a style language file. So let's put all this string in language file. So serial number, copy paste here, course name and course ID. Okay, CRN you can write course underscore name, course underscore ID. Okay, so copy this one as you have already tested this lang file, and here you can write. Copy paste for all two cases. So first one is srn, second one is course name, and third one is course ID. Okay, so now you have not used any hard coded string. Okay, and to format this page you can use formatter, like I have installed the formatter here. So format document. Okay, so you can see the clean written code here. You can see some comments, you can delete later on if not required. This is just for your helping purpose, but the code written here you can see looks clear. Okay, so refresh this. So you have just written down in the language file, you need to clear the cache. After clearing cache, you need to refresh and it will be appearing fine. It is appearing all okay. If you want, you can style or write your own styling code to make the design more beautiful. Okay. So hope you have guys learn how to create a block. Okay. So now this block has been created from scratch. So not required file you can delete it. Like db I have not used here, I am deleting this one. Licenses I have not used, just deleting. Setting page I have not used, I can also delete, but leave it. Okay, leave it as paste here. So now you can see the lang. So in the best practices you can see I have written I am displaying a string from language file. What is the benefit of that? So here I am writing and I am using, so you can directly, you might be thinking you can directly use that string, but no, here is a case. You can have multiple lang here. Okay, in future you may have in Chinese, you may have other languages, so that you should always write your language in lang file, not hard coded in page. Okay, and also you can see here this one is the not best practices. So use question mark here and here use like this. Okay, and you will find this gives the same record after refresh. Okay, same record you are getting. So you should not directly pass, because this may give you error while testing for SQL injection. Okay, so this is the best practices. Okay, so I have covered this one. So the case one is completed. So currently you can see this one coming on dashboard, and you will also find this will be coming on course page itself. So come here on the course page and try to add a block, list all courses, you can also see here. Okay, so you can also add here on this page. Here you can see on the course page you can only add on right panel. Okay, so this will be display like this, like this. But if you want your this block not to be display on course page, you can restrict from here. So I have mentioned here all equal to true. So you can write my equal to true. What is my? My is your dashboard. And if you go on the course page, it is coming, but let's delete here. cannot delete. So roll back to .all, and now you will be able to delete. So let's delete from here, and again come to my page, and here you can see that your block is no more available in the list here to add. If you want again, just make it all equal to true, refresh, and here list all courses is appearing again. So it's up to you whether you want to restrict your block from adding any particular page, or you just want to add on dashboard. You can also restrict from adding multiple times. Okay, so there are various way through which you can restrict, yeah, you can grant permission in blocks. So we will see those setting in later. So basic agenda was to display the list of all courses in today's video. So that has been completed. So hope you guys have learned how to create a block from scratch. So in the video description section, you will get the link of this block to download. Okay, so you can download and test at your end. Thank you for watching.